Alright, so we are going to be talking about the appendicular skeleton today. And so without further ado, here we go. This is the clavicle. Here's the sternal end. Here's the acromial end. That is the sternoclavicular joint. This is the acromioclavicular joint. This is the scapula. This here, this little projection, is the coracoid process. Is on the anterior side of the scapula. This is the coracoid process. The anterior of the scapula right here. That is the subscapular fossa. You have here, that area is the glenoid cavity. This here is the spine of the scapula. This is the acromion process. On top, this space right here is the supraspinous fossa. This right here, this space, we call that the infraspinous fossa. Here is the humerus. This is the head of the humerus. Here's the greater tubercle. That is the lesser tubercle. This is the deltoid tuberosity. Right here, that is the lateral epicondyle. And that is the medial epicondyle. This is the coronoid fossa, where the coronoid process of the ulna goes. This is the capitulum. It articulates with the head of the radius. This here is the trochlea. It articulates with the ulna. This is the olecranon fossa. It articulates with the olecranon from the ulna. This bone right here is the ulna. Turn it around. Back here we have the olecranon. You can see right here, that is the coronoid process. Down here we have the styloid process of the ulna. Here is the radius. And up here we have the head of the radius. This little bump, this right here, is the radial tuberosity. Here, at the pointy end of the distal portion of the radius, we have the styloid process of the radius. These are the carpals. This is the scaphoid. This is the lunate. This is the triquetrum. This is the hamate. This is the capitate. This is the trapezoid. This is the trapezium. This is the pisiform. These are the metacarpals. Metacarpal 1, metacarpal 2, metacarpal 3, metacarpal 4, metacarpal 5. The phalanges. Phalanges. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2 phalanges. This is the coxal bone. This is the ilium. This is the pubis. This is the ischium. Okay. The border of the ilium to the pubis is right here. The border of the ilium to the ischium is right there. And the border to the ischium and the pubis right here, right there. This is the socket of the hip called the acetabulum. This right here, where this line is the symphysis pubis. The bit of fibrocartilage that binds the two hip bones, or the coxal bones, and the anterior side together. This hole right here is called the obturator foramen. On top of the ilium, we have the iliac crest. This right here is the anterior superior iliac spine. And here we have the iliac fossa. That is the greater sciatic notch. This is the ischial spine. Right here, that's the ischial tuberosity. This here is the femur. This knob is the head. This is the greater trochanter. That is the lesser trochanter. This is the medial epicondyle. This is the lateral epicondyle. This is the posterior view of the femur. This is the medial condyle. That is the lateral condyle. That is the adductor tubercle. This is the kneecap or the patella. This is the tibia. Here we have the medial condyle. There we have the lateral condyle of the tibia. That bump right there is the tibial tuberosity. This is the medial malleolus. This is the proximal tibiofibular joint. This is the distal tibiofibular joint. We have here a fibula. This is the head of the fibula. And here we have the lateral malleolus of the fibula. These are the tarsals. This is the calcaneus. This is the cuboid. We have here the navicular. Inside here we have the talus. The talus articulates with the distal end of the tibia. This is the lateral cuneiform, the intermediate cuneiform, and medial cuneiform. These are the foot bones. We have here metatarsals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metatarsals. Then we have here the phalanges of the foot. Okay, the phalanges of the foot. This is the hallux, or the big toe. This is the pollux, or the big thumb. The first metacarpal forms a joint with the pollux. That's the joint. The scaphoid and the lunate form a wrist joint with the distal end of the radius. The triquetrum forms a wrist joint with the distal end of the ulna. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the appendicular skeleton presentation. So that's it for today.